Android tablet. It's going to do an unboxing. There's some specs on the back of it. It's kind of an interesting little tablet. Picked it up at Walmart. It's got your basic 4.3 screen. Of course, it's Wi-Fi. It's got a camera I can record. 4 gig micro SD slot up to 32. It's a little speaker, and it's compatible with MP3, and you can, of course, you can find your own programs to put your music on, which is easy. It's got the Android 4.0, 4.3 captive multi-touch screen, 4 gig internal micro, and it's got a slot up to 32 gigs, of course, like everything else. It's got Wi-Fi, like I just said, speaker, it rotates. It's got landscape viewing, 1.2 processor, and 512 DDR3, and of course audio jack, and the Li-ion battery, and you can scan it with your smartphone to check more info on it. And take it out. Of course, you got all your basic paperwork. Of course, they want you to get in on their program of buying a few things. Standard user manual, we don't need that. And the weird thing about this thing is that this little cord, of course, you know, Japanese made cord or whatever, is the only thing that works with this. And that's, it goes there, and of course that there. We power it up. Get the little Android thing. It's a nice little splash screen. I did charge it up and everything, so I did get to play with it a little bit. It boots up pretty fast. I mean, for something for one of your kids, it'd be great. When I was playing with it earlier, it does pick up on stuff pretty fast. It's behind on the date since it's been off, but see, here's all your slots for everything, and micro and USB, which of course this USB is the one that only, the cable here, it only works with this. You can't use any other one that's that we made there. You can see how it switches to that. It'll go back, and there it is. I put a couple small little apps on here, but I think it's pretty responsive. Which up here, of course, like everybody should know by having Android stuff already, that it goes to different things. What's interesting here is when I was messing around with it in the settings, you see you got your settings over here. It had something kind of strange, which you only usually see when people are already doing little simple mods with it. I'm not gonna be able to do the internet because where I'm at, it can't reach. But of course, it'll show you a little information there. Where was that at? I think it was. It had unknown sources. You can see there. Unknown sources was already activated when I started this up, and some of the little settings on here were a little bit, I thought, bizarre, but that's, you know, and I've done a couple of things on here, and like here's Space Invaders. But it's a nice little tablet, I think. There's so much Android stuff out there right now. This thing I think would just be perfect for a kid or something like that, for just starting out and learning how to do some of this stuff. I went ahead and found a little modded for the Play Store. I found a little mod, I guess you want to say hack, to put it on here, but it's got its own mobile app store, which will help you get started anyhow. That's the Trio. Nice little tablet for starter. I would say the sound on it's not that loud, but it's a nice little tablet. A nice first starter, and I had a couple little videos on here that I was looking at. I took there is a pre-installed video. I took that off to make some more room. you're definitely going to need a micro SD card to have the expanded features, and I think it'll be very well accepted in some of the Android zoned type web pages to go look at it. So thank you. This is Arcmatter, and thanks for checking my video out.